What is up, guys? You're watching Hard Carry. I'm an endgame player and OS rest with a daily show on YouTube and weekday streams on Twitch. And if you're interested in getting better at old school, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Come along for the ride with me. This is a advanced learner array with cross freeze, stack and skip, and 2 pile Nilo boss if everything goes smoothly. I always take the lowest KC first, whoever shows up on stream, so long as we meet our minimum requirements. This group's got a little bit of KC here. We've got 13 KC, 11 KC, 3 KC, and 13 KC. We're going to be doing cross freeze, stack and skip at maiden. So what does that mean? I'm on the south freeze roll. I'll be freezing north 1, south 2 in the clump. North 1 with slight delay to catch the dins. Get clipped by the din specs that our teammates 1 Sun and X2 will be doing. More on that in a second. FamJam, you're going to be doing north freeze, but instead of freezing the north one, you're going to freeze the south one. Everything else will be the same about your roll. So south 1, north 2, the 3s by freezing south 3, and then the 4s by just freezing the 4s. And then you'll stay in your mage gear, ready to freeze north 1 again. The biggest difference, you're freezing north freeze, you're freezing all, but you're freezing south 1 instead of north 1.
Okay.
Any questions about what you're doing, FamJam?
That seems straightforward.
Yeah,
First
you just
south
just freeze
instead.
south 1 instead of north 1. That's all you gotta do. Everything else is the same. You still have to be tick perfect, so if you're ever late, just call it out. For Thor, you're going to be on the range roll. You'll be scything the boss all the way until 50 spawn. Once 50 spawn, you'll scythe the old south 1 once or twice. Switch to your chin, so chin is the clump until the clump is all the way dead, and then scythe the new south 1 until it's dead. Any question about what you're doing, Thor?
Nope.
Awesome. 1 Sun and X1, X2, you'll be early dins and late dins respectively. Just recapping for you guys. I think you guys did it last raid, the same rolls. But just to make sure, 1 Sun, you'll stay on boss all the way till 50 spawn. Once you see the 50 crabs spawn, then you'll put your dins on, run to the dins tile or one of its variants. I'll ping it for you if you need it. And then you'll do a din spec. Once you've done your din spec, you'll help clear any loose crabs on the north side, then you'll get back on boss. For X1, X2, you are late dins. You're going to stay on boss all the way till 50 spawn. Once 50 spawn, you'll scythe the old north 1. Then you'll run to the dins tile or one of its variants, and you'll do a din spec. Once you've done your din spec, you'll
Got it.
help clear any loose crabs on the north side, then get back on boss. Does anyone have any questions about what they're doing here? Ask away. Otherwise, type R in game if you're ready to pot. And apparently, NH Clay, uh, NH Clay is quote unquote rooting you on with that, with that 100 mil risk on a Fam Jam. Oh, no gambas, guys. Let's pot.
Are we doing one hammer and relos or
Uh, just one hammer on entrance, yeah. And then if you're is that mage roll asking?
range?
Range roll? Yeah, you'll just do one hammer. There's some advanced
Uh,
variations that involve using a ZCB to force timings, but we're not worried about it. No one X1, X2 is gambling in Twitch chat while he's supposed to be potting. Make sure we're all entering on the south here, and we're gonna avoid these tiles until the blood throw happens, okay? Avoid those tiles. Spam click to go in. Spite is starting. Mage, you're on. Auguram, we're ready to freeze. Make sure freezing all. Oh, was it not? I didn't wait a tick. Freezing again. Remember, you're freezing south 1 again. Din specs, din specs, din specs.
I'm late on one. No.
Don't worry, I'll get 3s. I lied. I was gonna get 4s. I should have not misspoke. The din specs, though, hopefully I saw some big XP drops. We're gonna freeze some tomatoes here. Help do damage control. Looks like we had some really unlucky tomato pathing here.
Oh my god.
Stay back,
yeah,
Fam
very.
Gem. Make sure you're watching for blood throws. Stay on boss DPS for the rest of the kill. Make sure you're flinching between attacks. Don't try to take more than 2 hits in a row, 1 Sun. It's gonna hurt. She's attacking fast. Crabs got in.
No, I keep eating my angler. Gosh dang it. Poor
No. We need to disable that or something until
Break the
stay on
habit.
boss. You got all. You got all. I believe in you.
Goodness. I
Oh
hurt.
my god, he attacks fast.
I couldn't brew out of it. I got trapped. There's too many tomatoes. This is
Yeah.
horrible.
It's a tough one.
We weren't able to get the skip, unfortunately. There's too many tomatoes. It happens.
I
Most
died
important thing
before
is
you
we're
went
not getting caught by
crossbow.
blood. If we get hit by any blood and those tomatoes start spawning, look how many we got in here. We got 7 tomatoes. Cooked! So, it's okay once, I don't sweat it. Is this a
Oh no,
416 maiden? No, this is people learning a more advanced strategy. It happens. We had I had a slight miscommunication. I said I would freeze 3s. I did not freeze 3s. Make sure you're patient when you freeze 4s in that situation, by the way. That way that
Okay. That
the
tick
crabs are
weight you
frozen
said.
in the correct position so that everything is like able to still work. In this case,
Actually
if the
slumped
4s
that.
are frozen a little early, then the chins won't be able to hit them. Quick, Banamage! See, I don't have 100 mil! X1, X2 in shambles here. We'll just get a purple real quick, okay? That'll solve your problem, right? We'll get a little side split.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and gear up again. Oh. I could delete
Plays
the
who taught me
evidence.
how to do
How about that?
chambers.
We delete the evidence.
Oh,
100 milli
perfect,
clutches it.
beautiful.
We'll delete all the evidence from Twitch chat. We'll never know. Go ahead and say R in game when you're ready to pot again. Any questions about what we were doing at Maiden?
No.
No. Alright, we'll give it another shot. Get gaslit. Wait. We're gonna pin that message. Hang on. There you go. It's perfect. No, no, no.
Oh wait, let me get my dins. Almost forgot that.
Yep, grab the dins. Dins, chins, and salves, and other various miscellaneous
Oh,
goods.
dying at top doesn't make you lose your skull. Fun fact.
No? What if it like caused you to lose all your items though? Like
No, I died the same. All my shit was in the coffer.
the skull is wild. Drop your salve and nothing else. Against the barrier. This side. Stay away from the blood. Give it another shot. Unhumble that she threw blood on the very first attack as well. It's kind of an asshole move from Maiden, but she can do that. Famjam, make sure you're not scything. You ready to freeze? Remember you're freezing south one? You got all. You got it. Stay in your mage gear. Stay in your mage gear. Stay in your mage gear. Look at those din specs. Look at that damage. Oh, yes.
198 damage.
Oh,
Love to
yes.
see it.
The juicer. Back on boss, guys. Back on boss. So clear those crabs. Mage gear on. We're freezing them all again. Boss pick, we got him. Nice, man, guys. Is that a 130?
131.
A little bit faster. Not bad. 132. That's not bad for cross restack and skip with the 20 defense. The with efficient teams, we'll often see like a 1-2x. Sometimes a little faster, depending on how much they're gaming. But for a learner raid, you guys getting like a second or third attempt, that's a very good time. And you could definitely be smiling with that, you know? I'm not trying to like shit on you, be like, oh, but a faster team would have gotten. No, that's not really the goal.
You guys suck.
You guys had so much more potential. Good job.
I mean,
didn't.
I just hope you're having
Crazy.
fun seeing big numbers with din specs. Like that's
Oh, yeah.
really.
That was great. 198 damage.
You're like, oh, it's like this guy mentioned XP drops last raid, and I'm looking at it this time. Okay.
Yeah, the XP drop was like 1600. I was like, okay.
That's a fat XP drop.
I couldn't even pre-dodge that.
Watch your feet, not your XP drops.
Heard
Oh,
something
if you want
about
to
that.
flinch or tank flinch, you're welcome to as we go for faster and faster times and push for more difficult methods as people get more experience with the raid. I will scale up the kind of expectations that we have. So like for this bloat, if you feel like you want to go for a flinch, just the biggest thing you want to look for is the timing of the hands, the hand cycle, so to speak. Make sure you're paying attention to when hands will reveal themselves, in addition to where hands will reveal themselves, because when is as important as where when you're flinching. In hard mode top, they'll spawn in while you're trying to flinch and rag you and make you path weird ways. So you gotta be like on your toes. If you're not 118 and you're swinging on bloat, it's a bit dubious. Last hit, no. Look at those hand placements. That was cruel, making you take a step to the side there. Walk on the wall. Backy turn. Don't
No,
overextend.
why can I summon thralls? I forgot my book.
Oh no, not the book. You're trying to do a little SPS. I missed the setup. I always have people on lunars for these raids because the Nilos tend to be a little bit rough for the lunar raids. And Vengeance carries really hard
No.
there. Watch your feet. You ready to leave? Make sure you're on the side a little closer to the exit when you're on this final little portion of bloat. I.e. the down that you think he's going to die. Equip your melee, drop your salve, grab a shark, and into the next room. Let's get geared up for another run here.
Pardon me.
Same thing as before. I'll take all the pre-fires. Phantom, you're going to be maging things and make it on the inside of the room. That's not the right tick to enter on. Say la vie. Thor, you're going to be ranging the entire time. You'll throw chins during the first demi instead of participating. Once on, you got the left side of the room. X1X, you got the right side of the room. Whoa, what are those clicks? Recovered. Melee, you're on Scythe and Chally. Magic, ready to the chin. North Freeze Hook is inside the room. I will catch this freeze. It'll look weird. I will not catch it. Don't be blood barraging ever. It's slower than you're saying. And there's a good chance if you're trying to hit multiple targets with it, you're going to overlay with me, which will make us both spend 5 ticks on the same crabs, which is really slow.
Makes sense.
18 West is an important pre-fire. I'll have to hit an LFR raids. Ends up under the boss. Melee, you're on Scythe and Chally. I think people are potted here. We're swinging kind of hard on these Nilo bosses. So zoom out, look at pillar health. Help use it to make good judgments of where you're attacking things next. There are certain rotations, Thor, you might have noticed that I back up often in these lunar raids. So if you're wondering why your Nilos are disappearing, that's probably why. Sorry, man.
You're good.
Keep up the good work. I like seeing people do their rotations when they do them. Ignore the big guy. Zoom out, look at pillar health. Pillar's kind of low on the corner there. You try to use hardwood to recover. Group up for the potcher as well. We'll do 2-pile again. So 2-pile means North will stand with me, everyone else will stand in the regular clump. Pot share, range pot. No pot share, no range pot. Never mind. You have BGS, do a BGS here. Thor, group up with me. Make sure you're venging, guys. Don't be afraid to call out when you venge, like flex on your teammates that you're so good at venging, you know? I promise you, it will increase the rate at
That's
which
the right
everyone
motivation.
venges so fast. Like, Thor, make sure you're tick eating if you need to, or heal up above 29.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive.
Someone missed a prayer there. Holy, that's a 39. Okay.
Yeah, that won't hurt.
Avenging.
Nice. I like hearing venging. That's a good way of putting it.
That won't hurt.
I'm 1-2, FamJam 1-3, Thor 2-3, 1 Sun Phil, X1, X2 backup. Quick into the next room. Zooming into the next raid. What if you and NH Clay were in on it, you know, and like you're splitting the 50 mil profit? Just gotta process it for a second. You said he was your friend. Might have been tech. Wait a minute.
That advanced lure.
The long con.
My stream's being used as a platform for luring now. Shit. This is no
The
good.
long game. Oh, ow, ow. Bad dog.
I know.
Bad dog.
Okay. I must have ran out. Anyway, 2 should be specking me. FamJam, or that would be Thor and myself, with 1 Sun ready to back up. Remember, bottom of orb on the inside is X1, X2. You could wait a tiny bit here. Do your part of the mace quickly. Little slack with the tornado. Whenever it's a 5-man, you go 2 tiles up on the edge. If it's on the edge.
Okay, 2 tiles.
Everywhere else is just 1. Reason being, there's no other way that the path could go. If you think about how soap mace is generated.
I missed.
Feeling.
Sandwich in a video game. I've got a ball on me. I've got the left button. Andrew has the right button. Everyone else in the middle. If you're low HP, you could take 1 step back like this, so you don't get meleeed at the same time. FamJam Thor, put your hammers on. Everyone else, run the maze. Out we go.
I hit.
Any Avengers? Pew, pew, pew. That's my favorite thing, man. I have a channel point redemption. Once to make sure you're potted. Be skimping out on me with making me use my scythe charges.
No,
Won't be
no.
having it.
No.
Oh. Swing hard and then try to score a 2-pointer. It's gonna come up short. No, come on.
Believe.
Damn.
Oh,
Keep up a little short. Make sure you grab your stam first. Always stam first. Drop your extra supplies in the chest if they're partials. You can buy resources. You have 3 things that restore prayer in your backpack. Drop any partial things like Guthix rests too. Grab a brew. If you have extra points, you can buy and drop sharks for your teammates. Couple sharks now. Off hands on. If you got like Sang and a buckler, throw it on. Saves an inventory space. And H. Clay says, I lied.
I'll take them in.
1 Sun.
You're welcome.
What do you advise people do at
Yep.
Zarpus when we
Start middle.
start in
You
the
also
middle?
mark the
I
middle
always like
tile.
saying enter center. It just sounds kind of cool.
Okay, I like that.
Enter center. Thor, that's yours.
That's such a bad habit I need to break.
I did that for like 100 KC. Don't worry, man. And I feel like I'm the most boneheaded person when I was learning.
Yeah.
I
That's
actually got a
just,
tile there that says start here.
you know what I did? I used to have tiles that were just literally a giant arrow. That was like how to enter the room. Stay in your quadrant. If it's not your quadrant, it's not your problem. You don't want to try to help people in the quadrant over in fives. That's the float's job. And the reason why is because if you get a spawn that's like here, you're gonna leak like 2 hits on the exhume. Take over one, son. All the old one, the old one. Good, good movement. Make sure centralizing your quadrant. That's unfortunate. I reacted a tick late. So extra exhume leaks. That's Thor's. If you have BGS, do Scythe BGS here instead of Maul. So I think we have 5 people with Mauls, so it's a bit monkus. Beautiful! Fun fact, if you over BGS Zarpus, it actually nerfs the T-bow because it starts draining his magic level. So you see someone...
Advanced MVP strat.
You just see some guys about to T. I mean, if you see a guy T-bow, he's not going to MVP over your Scythe anyway, but if you want to troll him in like 416, you can send an extra BGS when it's already 0 defense.
I think you use blowpipe if it's like 0 defense.
You should be blowpiping at 9 defense. Well, that was before Quiver. It might be like 8 defense now with Quiver, but yeah, or 10 defense. It's probably like off by 1 now. If you have 50 spec and you have a claw, try to fit it in before the screech. Swing when he looks away.
Please look away. Thank you.
Beautiful.
10 to AFK.
No. Me right-clicking my claws in my inventory like I'm about to do something ominous. Nah.
I'll grab staff, by the way.
No permission needed. If you got space, yoink it. First to get it gets it. And then we'll drop it on the ground anyway. Go, 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 go. Did someone try yoinking it? Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
Man was like, I'll show this guy. Calling out who's getting the snap. We drop supplies quickly, make it up to Verzik. Remember our movement. I recommend not dropping things in the same pile. Good thoughts there, spreading about Thor. I also recommend dropping a variety pack so that we're able to get the most out of the drop a fam jump, you're up. Thor, pick up at the west pillar, Spackwell heading east.
Venge.
Wait, don't venture this attack. Little off-pair venge.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh no, that's good.
Don't do it. Oh, player 5 should be picking it up here. Bench boss cat. You know, there's a clip of me called Sayonara Tech. I was raiding with Vikan Loku's Hardcore Iron Man, and I said, how many subs for I asked Vikan Loku, how many subs would it be for me to take an off-pair venge? Looks like player 2 needs to grab the staff at the west pillar next time.
Oh, I forgot it.
Grab it, spec right away. Grab it, spec right away. Don't do this attack. Rouge Manic was here for that Sayonara tech. Yeah. Oh man, the Sayonara tech was hilarious. The basically, Vikan Loku said, "Oh, 5 subs sounds like a good amount," and he thought like surely nobody is going to get 5 subs for me to do a little P1 trolling. Some dude one-ticked the 5 sub donation. I just instantly took the mage pair off and I typed the word Sayonara. Watch those crabs, Fam Jam Brew! Those crabs are dangerous. Recover,
My
Fam
head.
Jam. So you're gonna brew while he does things. Make sure you sip your Sandfew as well if you didn't. Fam Jam, sip that Sandfew. Awesome. Now sip super, restore super combat. Restore super combat. Or brew up, then restore super combat. Once done brew up. Likewise, Thor brew up. About 85 HP. It's a good amount. Keeps you pretty safe on average if you ever do make a mistake. It's not guaranteed even. Just an amount that's not absurd.
Oh no.
We'll pray mage. Don't swing. Don't heal her. We're chilling. Oh, is call NH Clay saying you're gonna carry Verzik, Fam Jam. Thoughts on that? What do you think the best piece of advice is for carrying Verzik, Fam Jam?
Learn to tank, I guess. Or not get
Have
back.
your prayer book. Alright, you're good. Don't click the range prayer unless you see a cabbage. Because worst case scenario, you're a tick late putting the mage prayer back on and it just heals her a bunch. Don't be, come on, NH Clay. Poor Vikamook. But I saw what happened to his hardcore. It was a pretty rough one. He got meleeed and nadoed on the same tick, basically. And that was like 80 plus damage. Tank, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Listen for the noise. Spit, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Pew, 2, 3, 4 under, 5 attack. Sangzon, Sangzon, Sangzon.
Vengeance.
Hit them when they turn blue. Stand on the side of Verzik closest to making webs. Make sure you're divined up, make sure you're stammed up. Everyone skips except Fam Jam. Fam Jam, skip, get out.
Rocking.
Vengeance.
Spit 2, under attack. Try to put her in a good spot so people's yellows aren't covered. Mine are in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, under attack. Spit 2, under attack. Get your super combat. Get your special attacks off. So equalize 50, 60 spec. Check your chat box. The ball's on you. It's on your job to tank it to pass to a teammate.
I'm gonna tank it. If I get it, I'm out. Oh. Nice, I got it.
That was my bad. I ran out of run. I forgot his stamina.
I wanted to take
No,
it.
not the stamp. Sip your stamp, Thor.
I forgot it at the chest.
There's a stamp on the ground by the entrance to webs.
I was cooked. I'm like, no, this stam.
Make webs, make webs. Skip one. Never mind, you're good. You're not
I feel like
attacking the middle.
I'm attacking on an odd take.
I got you.
What on me?
Spit 2, under attack. Good cycle.
There we go. Finally.
I got southeast, you got southwest. Lure your tornado far away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's not hard
Oh,
doing.
fuck. Almost made that last one.
Spit. See you later,
It
Berserk.
was all good and dandy.
Good
So I
job.
forgot the stamina.
Carry.
Thank you for the carry, boys.
We're chilling.
Oh,
2243. I think Maiden was smoother. Any purples, any kits? Damn, no purples today. Where's the purples at? Damn. Oh well. Could be kits though. Good luck kits, you guys. Oh!
No
oh,
way.
Is
let's
that a one
go.
sun
We
ornament
No
called
kit?
it.
Show
No
us
Yo,
the
is that?
way.
goods. Don't bank it, don't bank it.
No
Grab
way.
that bad boy and put it
Yo,
on.
dude, what did I tell you? Fingers crossed. What did I tell you?
Let's see it.
Crazy.
We're not waiting for
Oh my
anything.
god.
Look at it. He's grabbing the scythe. He's putting it on. Here it comes. Yes!
Oh,
Look
Damn.
at that bad boy.
let's
Let's line
go.
up. We take pictures of moments like this.
Oh my god.
And for the chat here, can you go ahead and do a little exclamation mark KC HMT so people can see
Yes.
how hard you work for this Sanguine Ornament Kit?
Oh my god.
Yo,
Let's look at the
sub
chat here. I'm
10KC
waiting.
this week is the move.
KC4, number 4.
Or, damn.
4KC kit? Question mark? What the hell? Let's go ahead and do a little emote here. I'm gonna do. Let's have you not emote in the middle so we can actually show off your site.
Yep.
You know, so you'll just stand stoically or something. You know. Let's look at that. Wow, would you look at that? One Sun pulling the scythe.
Oh my god. I can't believe that just happened.
GZ at One Sun.
Oh
HMT
wow.
Sanguine Ornament Kit acquired
That's so good.
at
Thank you, sir.
4KC. That's unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Do I know about the Colo you can answer? Do I know enough about Colo to where you can answer one question potentially? I have done Coliseum with the stale baguette before. Ask me anything. Let's go ahead and do a recap for the raid really quick and wrap up the YouTube video. I will answer your question though. Ask it. For maybe I'll be able to answer it. For this raid, Maiden cross race went pretty smooth. We had a decent Maiden. It was like a 130 almost, 132. Pretty good stuff there. For Bloat, I think Bloat went fine. Just make sure we're respecting Bloat's hands that can be falling at any time. Those of you that tried going for flinches and whatnot, hopefully get a feel for why win is as important as wear for those hands that fall, because they fall while you're leaving as well. It's pretty rough. Um, for the Nyla room, Nyla went pretty smooth. Just make sure we get all our prayers correct in Nyla boss. We had a monkus moment. Calming if you can, that your prayer is wrong is really helpful for people who need a ticky. They do have like a 2-tick reaction window for it, if it's like a mage attack. So it's good to actually calm that you messed up your prayer. Um, it's just a really simple calm like eat, then like everyone should just take eat reactively to it. It could save their run sometimes. For Soat was fine. Good stuff at Soat. Zarpus was fine. P1, P2 was for the most part pretty fine. Um, did we have a staff get left behind this raid?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
we
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure we're careful about that. Always be watching the orb border, paying attention to who might be next. I call it out most of the time, so if you're relying on my voice to call it out, I won't always be there for you. You gotta watch for yourself. Um, the it happens, so don't sweat it. We had an incident at P3 with webs, and it's it happens. If you're ever off like on a weird tile, don't try to keep going and just hope that it works out. It's almost never going to work out. The odds of it succeeding are actually really low. In that case, you just want to like skip a hit and correct which tile you're on, so you're on the same tile path, that center tile
Okay.
path. And that'll make it so that you're less likely to end up in a sticky, webby situation. Um, Haha. What I end up doing as a teammate in that situation, if you weren't watching my POV obviously at the time, what I do in that teammate situation, I do a full range switch with T-bow, put rigor on, and I click the web when I would normally scythe, and then I click to keep moving for webs, and whether it hits or not, I get one try to do that. If I succeed, it keeps my teammate alive. If I do partial damage to the web, it's a good chance of keeping them alive because it blocks a lot of damage. If you do partial damage to a web and then someone's still in the web, it does less damage when it expires. So that's why I always go for it. Um, Giving your teammates alive is the single biggest DPS increase you can do at Verzik. So playing for it when you can is a decent option. It also saves me on scythe charges if I keep my teammates alive, which is, expensive. So that's kind of a neat little thing I point out for Verzik webs. It doesn't come up too often. Another thing that can happen if people don't make webs, I don't know if it was this raid or the last one, but I want to point it out. If anyone ever doesn't make webs or anyone has to abandon webs because something goes wrong, it's really important the pathing choice you make on the last web isn't to the tile you're actually swinging on, but rather 2 tiles north of it and then doing a drag attack. This way, if Verzik aggroes anyone who's on the west, north, northeast of Verzik, anyone in that region, in Verzik paths, and she walks over the tile you would normally be standing on, it won't drag you west into a web. And that's actually really important because those webs to the west of that tile you're swinging on, you'll often get dragged backwards into those webs and get cooked. So, an important pathing choice there if you want to keep yourself alive more often on webs. I didn't do it that raid. I didn't react to it properly. Um, but I do want to point out the mistake because people might look back and be like, that was weird. He could have died there. And they're completely correct. Yeah, that's my recap for this raid. Any questions about the raid, you guys? Other than
No,
where's
that
my
was a
kit?
smooth-
No, that was pretty-
4KC is wild, man. GZ.
I can't believe that.
This will be
Thank you, thank you.
a fun little moment for the YouTube video too. GZ again. Shout out to all
Oh
you
my
toppers who
gosh.
like the video. I like you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. For all of you what am I saying? For all of you taking on the theater, good luck and good raids. We'll catch you in the next one.